The OST in this game was the best I've heard in a game, with the only one coming close as, again, KH3. I remember listening to the soundtrack from the original game and felt like that aside from Sephiroth, Tifa might have the best theme song in that game. And after listening to the remake soundtrack, I probably would say the same thing for this game. And this game has multiple versions of it for you to enjoy, whether it's the one you hear while you get to walk around as Tifa and Aerith in Don Corneo's mansion, or the one where Tifa shares a very emotional moment with Cloud in one of the later chapters. Although I've never played the OG, I did watch the videos of other people playing it, so I do think I have a good idea of how faithful the remake was in terms of story and characters. And for the most part, I think the devs totally knocked it out of the park with both the story and the characters. I've never felt this much attachment to these characters like I have before. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with the fact that I'm actually playing the game. And the characters actually look like people instead of just polygons. And instead of just reading text, we get actual voice acting. But a big part of it is because of how well the devs portray these characters by making them feel like real people and likable. Emo Cloud was nowhere in sight. Instead, he was exactly how he's supposed to be. Cocky, headstrong, and at times snarky, especially towards Barrett. Although it's not very often, he does show a softer side of himself, but that's mostly when it comes to Tifa or even Aerith. He shows greater signs of psychological trauma than in the original continuity, and reacts strongly towards Sephiroth's presence with both fear and rage.